It's you Bandito Los, and today we're talking Jozef Chen, the ever so meticulous, ethnically ambiguous J Chen in the building, come fuck with your boy, and best believe this has nothing to do with my affinity for half Asian men. And why we love J Chen in the building, come fuck with your boy on this channel is because he does such a fantastic job at adding new skills and techniques to his arsenal while refining what we've already seen before. And Polaris North America versus Europe was no exception. We saw him use this new underpass we haven't quite seen from him before. Here we see Jozef grab a scoop grip on one side and then C-cup the ankle, pinning the opponent's secondary leg. Very much reminiscent of Theon Davies and this underpass that we love so much, where she pulls the hips up and then passes over, looking to pummel towards the opposite side, chasing the turtle position. Love this pass. Now, Chris does a really good job at stripping Jozef's grips, both on the C-cup and as well on the scoop grip. Jozef responds by pinning that secondary leg first, then looking to pummel for the underhook on the other side. He stays on his feet here, which is the main difference. As he circles, we can see Jozef collect the far hip. As he hugs that far hip, he's able to keep his pressure and circle successfully past the guard. Now for some wrestling. One of the things I really liked about this match was Jozef's front headlock trip here. We see Jozef circle to his right. That's going to take weight off of Chris's rear foot and load his weight onto his lead foot. Jozef's going to sit, tripping that out as he rolls over his shoulder for top position. I would say one of the things that was really on display this night was Jozef's goddamn arm drags. Alright, in this exchange with Wojciech, the fingers are interlocked here. We can see that Chris tries to strip the grip, and then Jozef counters with a thumb down grip, opens up space, and then he attacks the arm drag, but he pins the wrist towards the mat, which I think is really interesting, then chasing the hips. Immediately he looks to block that near side knee, and as Chris tries to recover, Jozef's able to get the takedown and the pass. Against Mike Perez, we saw a few different arm drag exchanges. The key to this arm drag lies in something I saw Brandon Reed do with a snap down, where he's extending his arm out and then shucking that wrist straight to the mat. So look, we can see Jozef has the collar tie, Mike has the over tie. Jozef's gonna pummel around, and then he has the over tie. Now Mike has a shoulder post. From here, Jozef's gonna shuck that wrist straight down and immediately look to chase that far hip, blocking the near side leg as he does so. He's able to get the rear body lock as they go out of bounds, and as they come back and reset, Jozef follows Mike Perez as he tries to shoulder roll out of position, keeping the back take. Jozef's no stranger to slick duck unders on larger opponents. Let's start by looking at Jozef's stance. He has his hand right by his hip, nice and low. His rear hand is up. He hits his high crotch entry very early on. He grabs the back of the knee pit, and you can see his posture is completely upright. This allows him to rotate and turn, holding on to the body lock, as well as rotating away from the sprawl. Once he has the body lock, this is where things start to get pretty interesting. Devontae does a good job at blocking that near side knee. Jozef says, fuck it. Tries to jump on his back, and then response, Devontae tries to switch on him. Jozef does a good job at leaning Devontae towards that near side. He does it by blocking that near side knee, and then eventually he pins that ankle. As Devontae looks to try to stand up, he brings both feet in to try to bring all of his weight down, but it's still not quite enough. He jumps on Devontae's back again, just with one hook, trying to get the choke. Unable to do so, he goes back to a rear body lock, attempting what I'll call a chair sit Atoshi. As you can see, his hips completely switch and he has almost kind of two hooks there. Typically in a body lock Atoshi situation, you'll have the opponent block the leg and switch their hips and look to pull the opponent over their leg. You have the straight leg variation as well as the bent leg variation. So this reminds me of that bent leg variation, except we have a little bit of an additional hook situation, which I think is very cool. Jozef does a really good job staying on that body lock, but ultimately he's not able to get Devontae down and loses the match, but not the end of the world. 3-1 against some of the best guys in the world. Pretty solid night. Let me know who you're excited about the most in this CJI tournament this weekend. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys.